Hey, welcome back to my channel, Budget with Jen. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As you know, my name is Jen. Here on my channel, we go over everything budgeting related to my budgeting journey and becoming debt-free and future goals that me and my boyfriend and our children have for our future. I have had this YouTube channel for quite some time, probably 6 or 7 months now, but I have decided to buckle down a little bit, and we are going to do things a little bit differently here on my channel, so please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. So I am working out a new schedule for uploading my YouTube videos and recording my videos. This past month has been pretty testy with my patience, and I am just completely ready for 2023 to be over. And now we are into 2024. So happy New Year. Whoop whoop. It is January 1st when you are watching this video. So happy New Year to you and all of your family. So what we have decided to do with my channel is we are now going to go deeper in depth with my budget. So I typically just kind of graze through my budget with you guys during my paycheck breakdowns and my cash stuffings. So like I kind of show you, okay, this is the total for my bills, but I don't really explain how I do my bills or how they're, broken down, how they're paid, how everything works. And as a budgeting channel, as a budgeting family, I want to share my wisdom with you all. I mean, I'm not the very best at budgeting. I'm pretty good at budgeting. As for sticking to the budget, that is pretty difficult for me. But we're working on it. But putting together the budget and going through paperwork to make the budget work and make it make sense, I love doing that sort of thing, and I love to share that with you. So we are going to start sharing that more in depth. So every month, at the beginning of the month, the schedule is to be posted on the 1st, so fingers crossed that everything works out every month. So we are going to go through and set up my budget. We will do we'll go through my bills, break them down into weekly payments. We'll go through my month spread and label out all of my bills. I have decided to go with some stickers. So I have done some research and watched some more videos, and I do think I want to get an, oh gosh, what is it? An Erin Condren planner to do my budget and to set it up with all the monthly kit stickers. I think that is what my total outcome will be. But until I decide exactly how I want to set up my budget in my packet, I don't want to set up a permanent planner. So I did run to Staples and just grabbed a regular monthly spread planner that we're going to use for our bills and our transactions every week in my weekly check-in. So yeah, now that I've kind of explained a little bit on what we're going to do, let's just go ahead and jump right into January's budget setup. Let me put this off to the side. So, I did get some contact paper for my desk. So after I took off all of the decorations from the last couple of months, there was some chips in my desk. And they really looked really dirty on camera. So I have wanted this pink marble top for quite some time. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I applied it, and I really love it. I hope you guys do as well. As well as I did get a different holder for my phone to do my videos. So I'm really excited about this angle, and I hope you guys are too. Let me just double check and make sure you're still in frame. Oh, and it's perfect. Yay! Okay, so first we're going to just walk through my January budget packet. This is basically what you guys all write in your notebooks every month. I used to write them in my notebook, but it took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I do work a lot, and I work third shift, so life is a little different for me. So it's a lot easier for me to just type something up, pre-typed up, and then just kind of tweak it for month to month and then just print it. But like I said, I do want to do that Erin Condren notebook, the planner, but that'll be down the line. Let me kind of figure out exactly how I want this to work. So here we go. Our first page is our January debt update. I will be filling this in. I think I'm going to do its own video as well. So I kind of explain my debt to you and why we are in the debt that we are in. So that'll be a different video. It'll probably only be like a 5-minute video, but I think I want to do that specifically that way. Okay. So then next in our packet, we have our bills. So we have what our bill is, how much it is a month. This block here we are going to fill in today, and this block will be what our weekly payments are going to be, as well as the due date over here. So we'll fill that in today. Next we have my bills monthly tracker. So this is kind of the same concept as stuffing a binder, but I'm just keeping it in the account. So every week I add a specific number that we will obviously, oh my goodness, sorry. We will determine here what these numbers are, and then we'll add them here every week, and then keep track of the total, how much will be coming out in bills for that week, and then what we have in that bill account as a buffer. Are these yellow blocks here? These are the bills that are due during that specific week. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Don't mind this block this month. This is just, it's a template, and like I said, I tweak it every month. So this is set up for a 5-week month, but we only have 4 this month. So, okay, next we have my income sheet where I will track mine and my honey's income. Next, this is new to my channel. This is my weekly check-in. So I have watched quite a few other channels recently and decided I do like the weekly check-in because I am a credit card user. I cash stuff my binders and I swipe my credit cards all week long, and then at the end of the week I pay myself back. So I found a system that some of you ladies out there are using with the stickers and the weekly check-ins, and that is something that I actually like and think that it will work for me. So I kind of came up with my own spreadsheet for that. So we have what my cash envelopes are. This will be what I stuff in them every week, and then we'll go through the transactions and we'll put in how much I spent and then what we have remaining. So that way I can kind of keep track more or less on how much I'm actually spending in the envelopes, not just how much I'm putting in there. Because this I've never actually documented before. I just do my cash unstuffings, and I never really pay attention to what I have remaining. So I don't really know how much I can tweak my my budget. Like my allowance right now I have is $120 a week. For most of the time, 120 will cover what I need, but I am trying to cut back and have as many no spend days as possible. So my allowance, I am getting lower and lower every week. But I like to see if I can track that with what I have here and then be able to kind of from there make a decision on what I can put in for an allowance and all of my other envelopes. Excuse me. So then next we have this transaction log. This is going to be for my sinking funds. Every time I swipe my card for a sinking fund, I will track it here. This is anything in my family funds binder, my high priority binder, and my low priority binder. Not including my cash envelopes because that's what the weekly check-in is for. This will just be for sinking funds, and hopefully I've made enough lines to get this to last the whole month, but if not, I can just print another sheet and restaple it in here. And then of course we have 4 weeks of our cash stuffing. You guys have seen this sheet before. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this section here because I do have the weekly check-in where I will be documenting these numbers. So I don't know if I really need them in 2 places, but for now we are going to keep them in the 2 places. So we have 4 sheets because there's 4 weeks. And then the very last sheet, of course, is our sinking funds update, where I will fill in here what we had in our envelopes from the previous month, or what we started with at the beginning of the month, and then what we have at the end of the month, and then if it's a positive or negative change, and then what we were able to save or what we were not able to save for the month. Okay, so that is my packet, and I hope that makes sense to everyone. Okay, I just need a quick sip of my Rockstar. Hang on one moment. Okay. I'll just put the calculator off to the side because we are going to need that. All right, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to go through my bills. Let me just move some things around really quickly. Okay, so first on our list is rent. Let me just double check you guys are in frame. Okay, so rent is first. Now, our rent every month is $1,500. So split into four weeks is 300. I don't know why that came up as a negative number, but is $375 a week. So that is what we are going to put aside for our rent. So I do currently have the rent that is due today on the 1st. I do already have it. It is in the bank. So we are saving for February 1st rent. So this is going to be due on February 1st. Okay. Next is our phone bill. And our phone bill is $170 a month. So we're going to divide that by 4. And it's going to give us $42.50. So we always round, which is where we get that buffer from in our bank account. So we're going to round to $43. And our phone bill is due on the 5th. Now, if I am correct, that means that comes out of pay this week. So I'm not going to put January here because it's already paid for January. So we're going to put in for February. What did I say, the 5th? Okay. So February 5th is when our phone bill is due. Next is our gas bill. So it's not typed in here because our gas bill is due towards the end of the month. So when I went and did this and set this all up and printed it out, I didn't have the amount that's going to be due at the end of January. So our bill last month was $190 and it was a bit chillier than it has been the last couple of weeks. So I'm just right now going to shoot for $200. Next week I should be able to log on and have how much it is, and then we'll tweak from there how much our weekly payment will be. So we're going to put towards 200. So 200 divided by 4 is going to be 50. So I'm only going to put the 50 kind of small right here because, like I said, it probably will change down the line. It may have to go up. It may have to go down. But our gas bill is typically due on the 9th. Hang on, wait a second. I apologize. I misinformed you on the gas bill. So the gas bill is due on the 9th. So we are going to put in January 9th. Okay, and our gas bill right now is $190. So we are putting $50 towards our gas bill. After the 9th, we're going to keep stuffing the 50 to put towards February's gas bill. That's what how I meant to explain it. So it'll just be kind of a temporary thing. So next week we will sit down and go through our monthly bills tracker and figure out exactly what we have in there for gas. And then next week's payment for gas might be a little bit less because it's $190. So the final week may only be like a $40 payment instead of a $50 payment. I hope that makes sense. Okay, the electric. Okay, that's the one that's the end of the month. So this is the one I paid the day after Christmas. So I don't know what the bill for January is going to be yet. All right, so it is due on January 24th. Okay. Last month was $61. So we're going to shoot for 75. And there should be 4 weeks. So it's going to be $18.75 a week. So we'll just make it $19. Okay. Next is Xfinity. And Xfinity is my internet as well as the cameras in my house. I have 3 cameras that I get through Xfinity. So my Xfinity bill will be due January 28th. And that is for $117. Divided by 4 is going to give us $29.25 a week. So we're just going to round it up to $30. Next on our list is Louis. That is my boyfriend's truck. He has a payment of $310 a month. So that will give us a $78 a week payment. And Louis is due on the 16th. And then Louis' insurance, which is $134. So that's going to give us a $34 a week payment. And that is due. Okay, so that is due on the 2nd, which is tomorrow. So we're going to start putting money towards the bill due in February. So this is going to be February 2nd. Okay, next is my car payment. Betty is $400 a month. It's really like $388, but I just rounded to $400. So it's $100 a week. And Betty is due on the 18th. And Betty's insurance is also due on the 18th. And that is for $135. Whoops. Which also is a $34 payment a week. Next section is our subscriptions. We do have quite a few subscriptions. Again, these will all be divided into payments of 4. So Netflix is $20, so that'll be $5. The Bank of America fee is $12, so that'll be $3. Greenlight is $10. I forget what I do with that one. 3. I do. I round it to 3. Okay, HBO Max is $4. CVS we do $2. HP Inc. we also do $2. And Paramount Plus, yeah, I thought we did too. Okay, so I'm just going to go through really quickly and fill in the dates for when these are all due. So we have January 9th. January 10th. January 10th. We moved that to the 14th. It was the 16th. And it was consistent for the 16th for a couple of months. And then for some reason, it came out on the 14th. And I'm fine with it. There was plenty of money in the account to cover it. But when I'm trying to break things up into weekly payments, I want the exact amount of weekly payments. Otherwise, somewhere down the line, I end up kicking in money from my buffer to make up for it. And I don't want to do something like that. So CVS is the 16th. HP Inc. is the 20th. And Paramount Plus, I don't have a date for yet. We just turned that on, and I haven't even looked into it. I don't even know if it's coming out of my account. I thought I had like 2 free months, so I'm not even sure. I gotta look into that. Okay, so next we're gonna move into our debt payments. And okay, so my Honey's Credit One, we do a $40 payment a month, so that's going to be $10. Merrick is also going to be $10. Firestone is $100 a month, so that is $25 a week. Upgrade is our personal loan that we took out to kind of consolidate some of my back debt that I had to pay off from my my previous life, I guess. Okay, so it's $500 a month, which broken down into 4 payments is $125 a week. Our third Home Depot card is $100 a month, so we put $25 a week. And then our new credit card that you'll start seeing on our debt is our Christmas Credit One card, that we will put $10 a week towards. So now I'm just going to quickly fill in the dates for these, for the debts. Again, this is going to be a February payment because January's has already come out. This one is actually going to be for January. Oh, that one's in the wrong. I'll have to fix that. That one should be in between Firestone and Upgrade due to the date. Okay. So, rather quickly, I'm just going to add up how much our bills are for the month and then how much they are for the week. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that is right. Okay, so our debt payments for the month is going to be $820. So just broken down into a week. And now you're thinking to yourself, why didn't you just take the $820 and divide it by 4? Because I'm telling you, because I round, like specifically with the subscriptions, because I round these numbers up, the number is never the same. So I just break it down into the weekly payment, make it easier. See what I mean? Oh no, that actually worked out. Okay, well that one worked out, but whatever. But I'll show you the subscription one won't. Okay, so that'll be $76 a month in subscriptions. Which is $21 a week. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that would be $84. So we'd be overpaying in subscriptions. So if we only did the 76 divided by 4, 19, we'd have the 76, but it would be 19 a week, and then somehow, some way, we would end up being short. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it is just what it is. It's something I have learned throughout my life of budgeting my bills. Just always round up, triple check your math, always. Always, always, always. And don't talk while you're calculating, because that doesn't always work. So our transportation, so just to drive our vehicles, costs us $979 a month. That is insane. $246 a week. Okay, so we're going to estimate the electric right now at $75 because I don't have the bill yet. And our gas bill that is due on January 9th is $191. So right now, this number will change in the next couple of weeks, but for now, this is what we have. Oops. Okay, so now 2053, 979, 76, and 820. So our bills for the month are $3,928 with a current weekly payment of $989. Okay, so $989 is what we will put into our bill account from our personal account and pay our bills. And then what we'll do is we'll take each of these denominations, add it to the previous number, and then write the number here. And then our total for the month, the total for the week, what we're paying in bills, which is what's highlighted in yellow, and then what we have remaining for the buffer. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to anybody. If you had any questions, please drop them down below in the comments. I'd love to go through them and answer anything for you. Okay, so now is going to be for the fun part. I'm so excited. Okay, this is my first time doing the sticker setup. I've never actually taken the stickers off of here and put them on the paper. So yeah, let's hope this works. And oh, it looks, and I hope it's as fun as it looks. Yeah, so this planner here is going to be my monthly spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my bills on their due dates. And then every week when I do my weekly check-ins, I have these stickers that I ordered off of Etsy from Plush Planning. I have these stickers that I will set up with my transactions, and then they'll just go right on the same blocks. And then, so I will end up eventually covering the bill sticker. So I'm going to put the bill sticker at the top, and then I'll start the transactions at the bottom. If it does end up covering the bill, it'll be fine because I pay my bills a week in advance, as I'll do my weekly check-in a week after. So the bill will already have been paid, so the sticker will be pointless, and I don't really necessarily mind. Okay, so let's jump in. So our first sticker is going to be rent. And our rent is already paid for January 1st, so I am just going to throw this on February. February 1st is here. Ooh, look how pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so then next is Louis' insurance. Oh my gosh, this one has to go to February as well, because this is the 2nd. All right, let's stay in January now. How's that? All right, next up is my Honey's Credit 1 card. That is due on the 4th. So today is the 1st. It's actually not the 1st the day I'm recording this. It is, what is today? December 30th? I'm recording this on December 30th. but I will be uploading it on the 1st. I forgot what was the point of me saying that, but yes, okay. So, oh, this bill will already have been paid. So when I go to pay the bill, there is a block here that says paid, and I'll just check it off, and that would be cool. Next is our phone bill, and our phone bill is due on the 5th. And Merrick is one of my credit cards that does have a balance. The balance on this credit card was due to midsummer. My boyfriend had fallen and broken his wrist, and he was out of work for 2 months. So there was a few times that I had to put money on credit cards. So I am working on paying that off. Next up is Firestone. Firestone for $100 is due on the 8th. Okay, next is our gas bill, $491, and that is due on the 9th. Netflix for $20. Netflix is also due on the 9th. Okay. That's cool, I guess. The Bank of America fee is due on the 10th, right? Yep. Okay. The kids' Greenlight card is also due on the 10th. Yes, my kids have Greenlight cards that they don't use because they don't ever have any money to use, because they don't get up and do chores to earn money. They just expect me to give it to them for nothing. HBO Max is next, and HBO Max we are paying on the 14th. So they do have some money they got from Christmas that I do have to put on their account. But my son spent almost all of his already anyway, because he needed a new remote for his Oculus, because he keeps breaking things, because he just leaves them all over the place, because he's 12. What am I doing? Christmas credit card, due on the 15th. Okay, that's a holiday. Should I cover the holiday? Do I really necessarily need the holiday? I'm not covering the holiday, because it might come in handy due to payday. Not necessarily, because my payday is never late. I get paid on time, whether it's a holiday or not. But as for overtime, that might become useful when I look. I don't know. Next is Louis, and Louis gets paid on the 16th. Along with CVS also gets paid on the 16th. Next up is Betty. Betty gets paid on the 18th. And Betty's insurance is also paid on the 18th. Next is my subscription for my ink for my printer, and that is on the 20th. Next is Upgrade. Upgrade is paid on the 22nd, along with our Home Depot card. The electric, which is not filled out with a number yet, because I don't have what the bill is currently, because it was just paid last week. So next week I should have a number, and I can actually just go in and write it in. So the electric is due on the 24th. And last but not least is our Xfinity, which is due on the 28th. Okay, so there is our bills set up for the month of January 2024. I'm not sure if I mentioned I ordered these bill stickers off of Etsy at Planner Envy. I will have this shop as well as these stickers for my expenses, the Plush Planning, all linked down in the description box below. Okay. Awesome. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning into my video today. I hope you found this video helpful and in a way kind of lean you into narrowing down how you want to handle your bills for your budget. So I don't break down my whole budget for all of my variable expenses. I do break it down into weekly, my paychecks every week, but I don't do it every month. I think it's just more of repetitive. I know that every week I plan to stuff $200 for groceries. Some weeks I don't have the $200 to stuff, so I'll only be able to stuff what I can. Basically, all in all, with the amount of bills that me and my boyfriend have and everything, we kind of live outside of our means. So you have, I think it's the David Ramsey, the 50-30-20 rule that he has. Well, our needs are more than 50% of our income. So we have to work extra hard to be able to have what we have, as well as be able to save money the way that we do. So, yeah, just basically working regular 40 hours a week just doesn't cut it for what we have going on in our lifestyle. So I don't foresee the reason behind I need to sit down on January 1st and say, okay, I'm going to put 200 a week away for groceries and 50 a week away for takeout. So that's 200 for takeout, 800 for groceries. I don't feel I need to do that. But that might be something I might change in the future. I don't know. I've only been budgeting, zero-based budgeting and budgeting my variable expenses for about a year now. Actually, January 1st, today, makes 1 year since I started my cash envelope system. And I can't wait. I haven't done my end of the year savings update. I can't wait to do that to find out what I have saved, because when I went into January 1st, 2023, my savings account had $0, y'all. $0. When I give you the number at the end of the year, oh, I'm going to be completely blown out of the way. And that's a completely different story. We'll go into that then. But yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in today. Please don't forget to like my video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more fun budgeting content. So until next time, you guys have a fantabulous day. Bye.